Imagine being able to spend only a couple of hours every single day in front of your computer screen to analyze the market and make over 200 pips from every single trade that you take. So in this video, I'm going to share the exact strategy that made me over 400 pips in just 2 trades by trading gold on a 15-minute time frame. But before we do that, if you're new to the channel, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. With that being said, let's get into this video. As I said, we will be only focusing on a 15-minute time frame, and you can see that the pair is gold on a 15-minute time frame. So on a 15-minute time frame, we're going to identify the overall trend by identifying the break of structure area. So in this example, we have this market. From this level, we made a big movement to the upside and we broke our previous resistance right here. And when we broke this resistance, we can also see that we created a new higher high, because this price level is very higher than the previous price level that we have here. While we made this big movement to the upside, we can see that we also have created a demand level which is going to be working as a reference for us, because this will be the area from where we can expect a market reaction and we can look for a trade opportunity. So the very first step is that we need to find the overall market trend, and we can only identify that if there is a previous market break of structure. Like here we have this resistance and we created a higher high right here, and when we were making this big buyers movement to the upside, we have also created a demand level. So it is going to be acting as a reference, because we can expect a rejection from this level when we will get a pullback. Now that is the simplest thing that we need to do. This is our first step. After we follow our first step, the very next step is that we need to wait for a pullback, because if we are gonna buy, we need to always buy low. And if we're gonna sell, we need to always sell high. So we need a pullback, and pullback should come in a proper correction movement towards our demand zone in case of buyers. So from this level right here, which is a higher high, when the market made a pullback, we can clearly see how the sellers are coming down. We first made this leg down from here to here, then buyers came up, then this leg down from the sellers and buyers made a movement, and then this leg down from the sellers. Now we can clearly see the difference between this sellers movement that we are having inside the pullback as compared to the buyers movement that we had previously when we made a big impulsive movement that broke the previous resistance, created this higher high. So a struggling movement from the sellers inside the pullback means that we can just simply expect the rejection from the demand. So where is our demand level? Our demand is right here. So once we do the 3 steps, identify the overall market direction, identify the supply and demand level, and we also get a pullback, the next step will be that we need to go down to 5-minute time frame, because this is where we are going to place our entry. So if we go down to 5-minute time frame, we had this demand zone on a 15-minute time frame, and when the pullback happened, sellers made a movement, buyers came up, sellers made a movement, buyers showed up, sellers again made a movement. We can see that we first got a rejection from this level, buyers went up, and when we got a second rejection at this area, and we also seem to create a higher low right here. So anywhere we place our trade after the buyer started to pick a momentum, put our stop loss just below these rejections, and our target at the higher high area is a good risk to reward ratio trade for us. And this trade made us more than 190 pips, and we can literally just extend that to 200 pips easily. Now this is just one example. We identified the overall market direction which broke the previous resistance. There was a demand level. We got a pullback towards that demand zone. We got first rejection, we got second rejection, we placed the trade right after we started to see a lot of strength from the buyers and targeted our recent high, and it gave us more than 200 pips. Now for the second example, we have a trade opportunity right next to this one. We can see that from this price level, the market dropped immediately. We broke the previous support. This seems to be acting as a supply zone, and we have made a big lower low right here. So from here to here, we have got a big movement to the downside. We have our supply zone. This is the support that we broke and created a new lower low right here. So what we're gonna do, we need to wait for the market to make a pullback towards this area of supply. And when we will be making a pullback, we need the similar movement like we have got right here inside this sellers movement. So if after the sellers movement, buyers start to come up like that, and we got some sort of a rejection at this supply zone, we can simply take the trade after the rejection when sellers will start to pick up momentum, put our stop loss above the rejection, and our target at the lower low area. So as we can see that market did make a movement to the upside, and we can clearly see the difference between this buyer's movement, which is a proper pullback to the upside, as compared to the seller's movement, which is a movement that created a new lower low right here, previously broke this support level. So we need to go down to 5-minute time frame. And on a 5-minute time frame, when the market came to that level of supply, immediately after that we got a big rejection and sellers started to show a lot of strength. So anywhere we place our trade after the seller showed a lot of strength, when we made a rejection and put our target at the lower low, is a good trade opportunity for us. And we can see that it made us over 240 pips in just few hours. So this is the simple strategy that you can use on a 15-minute time frame to trade gold, and you do not need to spend hours and hours to analyze the market to look for the trade opportunity. You can easily get 3 to 4 trades a week if you use this strategy by following all the steps that I have shared in the video. And you can now get free access to my private traders community and my mentorship course as well. You just need to sign up with my recommended broker from the link in description, deposit at least $300 into your own account and place a trade with 2 standard lot, and then you will be given free access not only to my mentorship course but also to my private traders community. So if you guys have any question, let me know in the comment section. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye for now. Peace out.